What's happening? Back at it today, bringing another video your way. I stopped at the record store today, and I promised y'all, I said, if I make a promise, I keep a motherfucking promise. So I bought me some records. A couple of them is Record Store Day records. So, share you guys what I got. But, before we do, Daisy's gonna bark. Hey, you guys ever seen this movie, Coach Carter? My God, what a great movie. I watched this last night. I've had it in my collection for a while. Hey, shut up! She knows I ain't serious. She don't care if I was. Alright, let's get right at it. Let's get at it. Because I picked up a bunch of records. I've got a bunch of records. Now, I ordered I get in the mood for different music, you know, and I was in the mood for some Judds, okay? And I was like, I don't have no Judds. So I ordered this one on eBay about a week ago. It's just been out here in the garage. It's an old Judds album. It's on the old Victor label. The old RCA Victor. My camera sucks. I mean, I do apologize for that. But yeah, I love the Judds. So I picked this up on eBay. It's good. It needs cleaned. That's alright. And I was at a Goodwill. Okay, I was at a Goodwill. And I found this at the Goodwill. It's the Judds #1 hits. And it's got all their #1 hits on it. It was $1.99. So I picked it up and I've been listening to that. It's in the house. It's actually, there's no CD in here. It's in the house. It's in the CD player. I've been listening to it like crazy. I love the Judds. Been going to this country thing, here lately. Been listening to a lot of country music. Alright, the first record. Now, here's the way that it works. I'll try to get to this video as quick as I can, okay? This is what I expect. When I go record store day, whatever it is, 2021, 2022, whatever, 2023, the next one coming. It's always the same thing. Alex, the owner of Omega Music, he always saves up some music for record store, used records, okay? He saves up a surplus of used records, and he always releases them, and sometimes he hides them around the shop at different places. And so the first thing I did was go through the used, or the new arrival bin. And man, I found a bunch of great records. So that's what I did first. Now, Vinyl Richie, I watched Vinyl Richie's video. Richie loves, he's got great taste in music. He's got a great record collection. Love busting Richie's balls about different things. And he actually picked up a record. And it surprised me because it was a great record. It surprised me because this is like, wow, I can't believe Richie picked that up. But I was like, that record, if that's a record he picked up, and that's a record I would definitely pick up if I seen it. And so I picked it up. It was the Joni Mitchell Blue Highlights. Okay, it's demos, outtakes, live. And I'm a big Joni Mitchell fan. I love her. I think she's beautiful. And so I picked this up. This was one of them that I grabbed. Okay, I only picked up 2 Record Store Day records. And this was one of them that I wanted to get. Okay, and the second one that I picked up, it's Hey Doll Baby by the Everly Brothers. So I see that. And these were kind of in my price range. So this one here was $22. And I love, I like the Everly Brothers. I think they're fucking, they're like, to me, they're like the Beatles or the Monkees or something, So I picked those 2 up. Those were the only 2 Record Store Day records. I asked them about if they had any Jerry Garcia. They said that They had some Jerry Garcia. There was a record store day release for Jerry Garcia, but it sold out. They had some more Grateful Dead, but it was like $130. And I was just like, I'm sure, it's worth it. Okay, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I was like, there's no fucking way I'm spending $130 on a fucking Grateful Dead box set. Okay, I'm not doing it right now. If it would have been like $50 or, $80 tops. Okay, $80 tops, I might have bought it. But I wasn't going to spend 120, $130. But I did pick up a bunch of used records, okay? If you guys want to hang out, I'll show you what I got. I got some used records here. And I'll tell you what, these are fantastic records. Fantastic. And I just knew that he was going to have some great used records sitting around. I just knew it. Now, I don't have this record. This is one that I needed. It was the Who. Who Are You? Now, this is a 1978 copy. So, I'm assuming that maybe it's a reissue. I'm not sure what year this Who Are You came out. It's a 1978. It's on MCA. And check this out. It's a 78 and it's on red vinyl. It said limited red vinyl. So, and it's in a VG Plus condition, And that's the thing is Alex, man, he will not take a record that's not in good shape. So if he says VG Plus, it's VG Plus. So I picked this up, Who Are You by the Who, and it's on limited red vinyl. And I'll tell you the price. Who cares? It was $11.99. That's right up my alley. Okay. And here's another record that I picked up today that that I've always wanted. It's something, you probably all got this record. I don't have this record. I needed this record in my collection, and they had a Paul McCartney Ram. So now that little gap is filled in my collection. It's a great album. It's if you're a Beatles fan, this is definitely something that you want. It says it has both capitals, Jacksonville and Los Angeles stamp IDs. Capital text on side 2 label. It says apple green apple. Apple green apple. 1971 press. So, and this was $12. $12.99. And it's in VG condition as well. So yeah, this is one that I wanted. This is a great album. I'm just glad to have this in my collection. That was in the new arrival bin. And I've been on this country thing, like I did tell you. But here's a record I picked up today. Tanya Tucker. Old country music, man. This is a 1977 Tanya Tucker. It's on MCA Black Rainbow. So, pick that up. I love the old country music. Tanya Tucker. I guarantee you, this is going to be a good spin. It was $3. $3. Then I picked this up. This is a Emmylou Harris Cimarron. Now this is a promo copy. It's a promo copy. Emmylou Harris. I love Emmylou Harris. It's on the Warner Brothers. It's a 1981. Picked that up today. Tell you any more I go in there, I gotta be careful because there's just so many good records in there. Used. So many good used records. Then I picked this up. This is a recording, a live recording. It's the Nederlander Jam, it's called. It comes Carnegie Hall. It's got Roy Clark, Freddie Fender, Hank Thomas, and Don Williams. Buck Trent. It's got the Brazos, Valley Boys, and then Touch of Country. It's a double album. It's a live concert with a bunch of artists on there. It was $3, man. Come on. Come on now. This is on the dot orange and yellow. Dot orange and yellow. So yeah, I love live albums and live country albums. So I picked that up. I picked this up. This was a little bit more. It was $12. It's the greatest hits of Frank Sinatra. This is a 1968 copy. Terre Haute pressing, whatever that is. You guys know what that is. You record nuts out there. You know what a Terre Haute is. I don't know what it is. Old reprise. But yeah, it's got all the hits for Frank Sinatra. It was $12. That's not too expensive. It's got Strangers in the Night. That's live. Something Stupid. Somewhere in Heaven. Oh, Somewhere in Your Heart. Sorry about that. The World We Knew. Softly As I Leave You. Summer Wind. Summer Wind. That's a great tune. This Town. Tell Her You Love Her Each Day. You know, we need to get back to that, man. Just the... You know, we need to get back to the real, genuine love. Love. Now this one, I was thinking about Eric Weidbender. I picked this up. He's probably, I bet Eric Weidbender has this album. It's Marty Robbins on the Columbia. But check this cover out. Look at that. How cool is that? Marty Robbins with an old race car on the cover. Yeah, baby. Marty Robbins with the race car. Still sealed, it says. This thing's never been opened. It's still sealed. It's never... Oh, my God. I hate buying records that are still sealed. It's a 1971. Never opened. Son of a bitch. I didn't know that. I feel like I'm going to have to listen to it. I don't know. We'll see. Then I picked this up. The classic Leon Russell. Americana. Look at that. Classic country album, Leon Russell, baby. And this next album I picked up, they had 2 Dolly Parton albums in the new arrival bin, okay? And they wanted $99 or so, let's just say $100 for one Dolly Parton album. And then they wanted $50 for another Dolly Parton album. And in between the Dollies was this. And I turned around and I asked the guy, I said, why are your Dolly Partons so expensive? You know, these are young kids that work at there. And the guy's like, man, I don't know. I said, well, if Dolly's this, you know, if Dolly's $100, I said, well, Hank Williams Jr. ought to be $100 too. Look at that young Hank Williams Jr. on this album here. This is on the old MGM. Look at that. That's a very young Hank Williams. My Own Way. You know, so you can find records like this that are just little gems, and they're in fantastic condition. I mean, the condition on these things, you know, it says VG Plus. I guarantee this thing's near mint, because that's just how well they've graded their records. I mean, they're just beautiful records. Look, it's got the original inner sleeve. Look at the old MGM. It smells. Oh, God, it smells like that old paper. Don't you guys just love that old smell, man? I love it. It's like this thing just got the old smell. It smells like you're in an old library or something. So, that should have been $100 too, but it was what I paid for it. $7.99 is what I paid for this. So, got me a nice Hank Jr. And then I picked this up. Now, this is a reissue on the Pickney Bill pressing. And this is a Sonny Boy Williams. And I've seen this one before. I don't think I might have this record. I'm not 100% sure. So I ended up picking it up. Down and Out Blues. And I tell you, I know that this is a good spin. I've seen this record before. So I ended up picking it up. It was $12.99. You know, your blues albums, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. And then they had, I've seen this one before. I want to say Dave, the pickup artist, my brother Dave, he just showed this one a while back. Yeah, it was the Wild Angels, Music for the soundtrack motion picture. This is a 1966 mono. It's a 1966 on the Tower Orange, whatever that means. So yeah, I see that. It was $3. You know, it's coming home with Big Daddy. You know. And then last but not least, I picked this one up. It's a Rycooter, baby. Little Rycooter, get rhythm. So yeah, $3 for a Rycooter. Some more blues to add to my collection. So yeah, I stopped at the store, picked up some stuff, and that's what I got. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to get off here and listen to some music.